So there's this thing in the finance world going around called the Buy Nothing Rebellion, where pretty much summarized is people are sick of spending all their money on nonsense, and people are saying, I'm done with this. I'm not buying anything anymore. I'm keeping all my money to myself. And I really like this little movement that's going on. I think that like society is non-stop marketing. All the commercials on the TV, all the ads, all the pop-ups, all the sponsorships. It's always just look at this, buy this, you need that, you need this car, you need this credit card, you need this toy, you need this TV, you need this everything. And people get into a habit where spending is actually like a pleasurable thing. You know, you obviously see people that have like a spending addiction, or if you're bored, you hop on Amazon and you're just looking for something that will give you a little dopamine hit in your brain, right? And you probably don't need most of what you're buying, but there's just something about spending, getting something that feels good. But we're giving all our money away. We're giving all our money away to all these companies, and they're convincing us that we should. So the Buy Nothing Rebellion saying, screw all that, screw all your products, screw everything that you want to sell me. I'm not buying anything. And I'm all for that. You know, obviously nothing's black and white. You can't just say, I'm not buying anything ever again. I'm gonna go live in the forest. But there's something to be taken away from it, you know? That so much stuff we buy is stupid. For example, about 2-3 years ago, I bought an iPad Pro. I bought the biggest, most decked out one, the 12.9 inch. I bought the Magic Keyboard. I bought the pencil. Cost me, I would say, around like $1,500. And guess what? I barely ever use it. And when I did use it, it was just a YouTube device and a Netflix device. And most of the time, I would just go on my phone anyway, because it's small, convenient. I can put it in my pocket, right? The keyboard I bought thinking I was going to be typing a lot. I may have written like one essay with that keyboard. The pencil, I tried writing some notes with the pencil like this in a little note app. I did it for fun maybe like twice, never used the pencil again. Why'd I buy all these things? I mean, I went to the Apple store. It looked all high tech with the 120 hertz screen, such a clear, high resolution screen. Nice big screen, you know. I was picturing watching videos on that big screen compared to the phone, watching Netflix. Got like a high dynamic range screen. Guess what? I don't use the thing. I also bought like VR headsets that I'll use for a couple weeks, never use again. We spend our money on things and we don't end up, it's not worth it. We're giving our money away, right? And I wonder what it's going to take for this to go mainstream, you know? It's pretty impossible, right? Because what if everybody did this? What if everybody stopped buying things and everybody started saving their money and everybody started budgeting? What would happen to the economy? I don't know. Maybe it'll be great for the economy because people have all this money now saved, and they buy things that are smart. Or maybe it'll be bad. I don't know. I'm leaning towards good, but that's such a complicated question. Don't really know. But yeah, Buy Nothing Rebellion. Let's do that. Let's get that mainstream. All right, let's start being smart with our money. Let's start budgeting. Let's start taking control. instead of just being a slave to the programming and a slave to all the marketing and all of the products that we don't really need. Don't buy that brand new car that's gonna put you into debt, that loses a bunch of its value the second you drive off with it. Don't buy all that stuff on your credit cards and rack up debt, right? Don't take on 1 million student loans. And listen, I love technology, right? So I have an OLED TV that I bought around Black Friday, I think last year. It cost me $650. So no one's perfect, and I've made a lot of bad decisions in my life. Do I regret it? Honestly, yes and no. On the one hand, that money I still have in my pocket, get me closer to buying a house, all that. On the other hand, I love an OLED TV. I can't go back, right? But that was then. And the current me, not buying it. The current me is not spending $500 on a PlayStation VR headset. It's just, things are too expensive. Things are too expensive, and we don't make that much money. Everybody says it, right? That we don't make that much money. And if we don't make that much money and you're spending it all irresponsibly, and then you always say, like, where'd all my money go? I mean, try the Buy Nothing Rebellion. Try to not buy something. You know? What little money you have, keep it. Let it grow. Let's finally let our savings accounts grow. And if you don't have a high yield savings account, get a high yield savings account. Most of my life I had a checking account where I'm not even beating inflation. I'm losing money. So it's only been going on a couple weeks or a month or two, this no buying rebellion. But I'm for it. And even if this is just a short little temporary internet thing and it goes away, it's not really going away for me. I feel like I've been doing the don't buy rebellion for a while now. It's kind of just what you need to do to get ahead, Anyway, you guys should do it. You guys should try it. Let's all do it together. Let's all build our wealth together. And don't listen to your coworkers. I tell you stupid advice, stupid financial advice. Listen to credible people like Dave Ramsey, people online that they have the money, they've done it, they do finance, right? And let's make it, guys. Let's make it.